Good morning, good morning, everybody. Adam, good morning. Brad, good morning. DJ, Mike, good morning. Joseph, good morning. Marty, good morning. Matthew, good morning. Stephen, good morning. Sugar, good morning. Alpha, good morning. Rufio and Future Trader, good morning. All right, guys. So we got a market that is in sync on the long side, and we got a target of 317. We just retested Harmony Zone number one. Zone number one is 67 by 57, 42 by 32 is zone number two. David, good morning. And we're heading up toward that target. Three 317 is the next target coming up to it. All right. Here it comes. I mean, they put a captain setup long right here, and they're coming up to the stops. They're trying to run the stops up here. They did it twice, and they're pulling back every time they do it. So the good part is the longs are making higher lows, and when they run the stop, I mean, when they pull back, they're pulling back to the 50% retracement and holding. And when they run a stop, they're running it just briefly and taking it back up. So far, that's bullish. I mean, I see this one right here. I mean, you have a stop run that could take you to 72. And here comes that 70, 75. Let's see how well they handle this stop run. So we're testing. So they ran the stops under 74, which is the 72 area, and retested Harmony Zone number one, and we're looking to see how well they hold on to this type of behavior. They broke the channel. Okay. Run that stop. What type of environment do we have right now? Do we have a high energy environment or low energy environment? It's a quiet environment so far. Okay. The market is moving about 20 to 30 points at a time in a slow, choppy manner. What type of trader is winning this type of battle? So far, it's the scalping trader. and on a swing trade basis is the patient trader. So the majority of these kind of moves are scalping in nature. So when the market is in sync the way it is right now, and pullbacks are getting bought at stop runs, that's a personality, right? And you have a whole number 13,300 that the market just constantly getting slapped around once we get there. But eventually the big target of 317, that's the target that we're looking for. Yeah, that's tight right here. That's tight. So here it comes again. They're taking out the low of that little range. And let's see how well they handle that one right here. So what type of a trader that's winning here? Okay, what type of a trader that's winning? The trader that is staying in sync with this market, meaning that staying in the long rotations and taking out any stop run and buying it. That's the type of trader that's so far is showing a profitability. You got ES that is long and in sync with a target of 55.29 and a half. You have NQ that's in sync and have a target of 317. And every time that they sell off and retest Harmony Zone number 1, which is support, or get close to it, you're getting the buying interest stopping back in on the dip buying and stop runs. So that is a personality. And the personality is, so far, it's a long personality. So that's the direction I need to go with. And the target is 317. Target is hit. Next target is 342. Pullbacks are buyable on a swing trade basis. Harmony Zone number 1 is 292 by 282, and 267 by 257 is Harmony Zone number 2. Excuse me. So the one is 92 by 82, and the second one is 67 by 57. Pullbacks are buyable on a swing trade basis. We will reevaluate the longs if we break anything under 75, 275. Okay, so here they come again and retest. There's a retest coming in here. That's a big retest too. And that's the bottom end of the Harmony Zone number 1. That's pretty decent reversal here. All right, and actually looking at the market right now, the market is out of sync with this move. It's an out of sync market. So we didn't even have to pierce 75 for that to happen. So it's a two-sided market right now, and most likely we're going to see a bit of a pullback. And the cue to it is this. From the 20 down to the 18 in one swoop. So here we go. We're coming into Harmony Zone number 2. That's the second retest, or that's the first retest of that move. We should bounce off of this to the 70s, 75s. That's interesting. They put a captain setup. Wow. Put a captain setup long right here and sold it off. Okay. That's interesting. So the market got out of sync at 79. Into the 75, which is got us to reevaluate that structure. And now we converted and reversed the 200 Inti completely. And now the swing trade targets are on the short side and toward Globex of 217 and 217. We have Harmony Zone number 1 as resistance, 67 by 77, 92 by 302. And we'll reevaluate the shorts if we break 285. G Money, good morning. Good morning, good morning. How are you? Sheila, good morning. Ethan, good morning. Yeah, that was interesting, really interesting. Like right here. So the pullbacks needed to hold into around the 300. That didn't. You had a chance to run the stops here and come back, and the market just did this number and really sold off. Even here at Harmony Zone number 2, they put a captain setup and failed it. So this first test of this zone right here. Ready to be a winner, absolutely. All right, so that's the stop. That's the stop run. One, two, and that's the stop run here. All right, so what do we see? We see the market just consolidating. We're looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity on a swing trade basis with a target of 217. 217 happens to also be globals. So that's what we're dealing with right now. Where would we reevaluate the longs? I mean, excuse me, the shorts. If you get above 42, you just put a captain setup long right now, and you're gonna get a counter trend. So we may be getting a counter trend here into the 50s and 60s. So I need to pay attention to it. And we got 7 minutes to the top of the hour. Okay. So right here they put a captain setup, took it one candle and came back and sold it off and ran the stops. Good morning, Vitali. Okay. So right here they put a captain setup short and ran it twice. Up there they took out captain setup short, ran it up 2 candles. Here 1 candle, and then reversed it. So they're keeping the market in a range, and we're very close. We're very close to Globex. I mean, like we came within a couple of points of it. That's the target. Target is hit. Next target is 192. 192. Harmony zone number 1 is 42 by 52, and 67 by 77 is zone number 2. Rallies are shortable. We'll reevaluate the shorts if we break anything above 256. 192 is the next target. We're right at Globex. So okay, back to our list of questions here that we're gonna constantly ask ourselves. What type of trader is working here and succeeding? After the flip in the market, it's the shorts are taking control, and the trader that's waiting on stop runs in the direction of the trend is succeeding. The one that's putting trades on the middle of the range on railroads is succeeding, and that trader is also succeeding with bigger targets. Okay. You know what type of trader is struggling here? I mean, obviously the dip buyers are struggling just a little bit, but be honest with you, not by much, because if they have the capacity to average in these ranges, then any pop back up is actually making them whole. So, you know, the dip buyers are not really absent, and they're not really suffering that much right now. But definitely the shorts are the dominant force. The market is in sync, and we have a target of 192. Here comes the fade here. We got 1 minute to 9 o'clock. 1 minute. See how quickly all that happened? Thank you, Adam. Thank you. All right, they took out the stops. They're trading under Globex. That's the key. And the target, like we said, is 192. We're coming up to it to the tick here. Next target, 167. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis. We have harmony zone number 1 and 2 shifted. To the short side, you got 217 by 227, harmony zone number 1. Second resistance is 42 by 52. And you got Globex at 217. So any rally above 237.75, let's call it 238. And you rally above 238, that will shift the personality. Right now, boom, next target. The target after that is 142. 142, and we shifted the zones again, 192 by 202 and 217 by 227. We should expect a reversal pattern here. We're at the bottom end of the Globex band, and that's an area where the price will try to stabilize. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see 85 very quickly. And we'll reevaluate the shorts if we break above Globex of 217. See that bottom right there? Right there. Of that Globex, that's the Globex band, and the market just simply sold into it and is going to rally back up as expected. So we're testing the first harmony zone. Now ES, let's talk about ES. ES completely reversed the 50 NT Rinko. It's a lot stronger than NQ. And we have a harmony zone number 1 of 55.10 by 13 and 17 by 20. Rallies are shortable, and we'll reevaluate the shorts if we break anything above 55.17. Globex is 55.04.5. Okay, that nice reaction here. That's a stop run. But see, that's not, like when we say stop run, I mean, that's just a big move, and they're trying to hold it. And this is a situation where the market is running the stops, but they're not allowing, at least for now, not allowing these people who got stuck to recover. Okay. Really? I'm gonna give it a shot here if I can. Ooh, they're not letting me have it. Well, now they're letting me have it. It's a whole number as well. Okay. I guess my stop is at Globex. Okay. So that's the stop for one contract. Market is out of sync. All right, I'll take that profit right here. So we got all the way to, yeah, it's gonna be a nicer move actually. We got all the way to that reversal target and just reversed. So really my entry here at 33 has a stop right above that 42, 9 points. And looking for a reversion to the mean, which is glowbacks, and we got there. That's interesting. All right, I'll take that one. So the market came to harmony zone number one and, you know, produced a captain setup. I got in a little bit earlier than that, but in a good spot. Market made a captain setup, and I took it to the reversion to the mean. So that's another positive trade right there. So we took one stop and two profitable trades in a row. Let's just keep working. Now let's talk about what they're doing here. Okay, so they took that out. 10, 15, yeah. Okay. ES is trading around harmony zone number one, which is the 510 by 513. Took a 5-point target right there of supporting harmony zone number one and retesting um, captain setup. I mean, obviously, it's went a lot better than my exit, but this is an environment that's around Globex, and I need to be more of a scalper here than anything else. So we took 5 points, I think, on that one. Here, so the natural tendency of the market is to go between those two levels and just basically oscillate for a little bit. So now they're putting a captain setup short in and around Globex. So the idea here is to see the fade come in toward the 200, and as we get to 200, buyers will step in and push the price back to Globex, and they'll keep rotating to trap people. That's the idea here. The market is out of sync. Ultimately, if you break anything above 35, you're gonna get to that 42, and that will shift the market to pullbacks are buyable. Okay, well, that's what they want to do. All right, so what do we make out of it? This, what we make out of it is we got ourselves trading around Globex price action, and we have a target of 267 on the long side with. We'll reevaluate that long if we break anything under two levels, the 217, which is Globex, and the second one is 200, which is the whole number. So as long as those two levels are holding, the longs can show signs of, healthy movement toward that target of 267. So they're running the stops right about here and the 14. So let them run that. Here it comes, and I'll take a shot at it. Oh no. Okay. No love on that one. I need to position myself to where my stop is really either above or below um, that zone, because look at that. They just literally took me out and rallied it back up. So I need to be outside of that zone. Plus we hit Globex on ES. So that's another spot. All right, I'll take that one. Okay, so I'm taking a lot of trades right now, and I need to slow it down a little bit. I need to slow it down a little bit. So the market is out of sync again, right? It's a scalping market. It's a market that's trading around Globex, and it's trading between Harmony Zone number 1 and 2. And if I don't watch it, I'll end up over trading here. All right. I see that. I see that captain setup and the failure. The market comes back down, and now they're flipping it back up. So, like, the longs will take control above Globex, and as long as we do not break that, the shorts can come in at 207, can come in at a reversal candle. There's a lot of potential for a continuation toward this target of 167. Right now, the current channel that we are in is a downward channel. A break above 205, 215, that would be what the longs need, and they're struggling right now. They ran the stops right here, and then also they ran the stops right here and came back. But the way they came back, it's just a weaker high, a lower high. Thomas, good morning, Thomas. They put a captain setup long right here. How is the Bullnox deal? Is that going anywhere? Is that a good account? How is the DCA? Can they let you do that? If we break anything above 200, then you're getting a captain setup long on the 70. Yeah, that's not a stop run. That's not a stop run. But they stopped run that one right here. And they bought it. Okay. I'm gonna get out of that one. I got cute with it. All right, so what we got going on here is the 200 switched. The 100 and the 200 are in sync on the short side. And we're starting to separate ourselves from the Globex bands. All right, we took that one. That's short from 74 to 65, 9 points. Man, I don't know why I'm trading so much today. Here we go again. So the rotations are on the short side. All these rotations are on the short side. We have harmony zone number 1, 92 by 202 and 217 by 227 is zone number 2. As long as we continue to trade under Globex, Globex is going to be the pivot point for the remainder of the day. So pay attention to it. And that's 217. ES is 504 and a half. Target is 142. The target we're looking for is 142. Okay, that's stopped right here. Let me see. Stop here. Target is 142. Yeah, Thomas, good catch. I just saw that. What Thomas is talking about is this right here. There's a captain set up short on the 30 NT wrinkle, right? Right here. Market stair stepping down and then boom, captain setup. So they're gonna flush this 155, 150. And we'll see how far they want to go with it. go. They're gonna go to that 142. That's what they're gonna do. How is G Money doing? Thomas, how you doing? Where you at? Adam, Brad, DJ, you're doing good. Sheila, Marty, Matthew, where you at? Matthew, Sugar. 142 coming up. Target is hit. Target is hit. Next target is 117. Zone number one, Harmony zone number one is 167 by 177 and 192 by 202. We'll reevaluate the shorts if we break above Globex and also if we break anything above 185. Boom. Let's go. $120. You only do callbacks? I don't know what that means. Sell 'em boys. 117 coming up. Target is hit. Next target is 92, 19,092. Harmony zone number one shifted to 42 by 52 and 67 by 77 is zone number two. Rallies are shortable on the swing trade basis toward that low. We'll reevaluate the shorts if we break anything above 160. Thomas, that captain setup on the 30 NT Rinko was a monster. That was a monster right there. Good catch. All right, we're testing this area right here. Captain set up short on the 20. All right, so what are we seeing here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 attempts at harmony zone number 1, and you're getting a push. The market is out of sync. It will get back in sync if we break anything under 118. Anyone just only trade personal accounts? I think every single one of us started only trading their own personal accounts, and then now we're doing both. I'm doing both. I know Adam is doing both. Oh, here we go. That's right. That's Matthew does only personal. That's right. Yeah, hit that like button. Hopefully, this is helping you guys make better decisions on the stream. And thank you for spending your day with us. So here we go again. I think this is what, the fifth or the sixth time that the market come up to these levels and get faded back in. Nothing wrong with that, Frida. Nothing wrong with that. Market is back in sync since we hit the 18. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis, and the target is 92. if they're two different kind of prop firms, like if you're trading like Apex and Bullnox or Apex and Top Step Trader or Earn to Trade, then you have to have two instances of um, you almost have to have either another computer for the other account, or you have to log off and log back in the other Rhythmic, or you could just execute through Quintower. I don't. Why is that, Adam? I haven't heard that one before, and I had a lot of traders that passed and got PAs, so I'm not sure what's happening on your end. Yes, exactly. That could be just a simple delay. I mean, have you paid the PA fee? I'm sure you did. And if you did and they're delayed by 24 hours or so, just reach out to them, man. I mean, it's not. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's all you can do at this point, but I wouldn't jump to conclusions and go all out and say they don't do this when the reality says otherwise. Delays do happen. Now, you come back to me a week from now and you say, "Oh well, none of that happened. No accounts." Then that's a different story. All right. So what are they doing here? What are they doing here? Let's just focus on trading. Focus on the next trade. You got stop run. Took out these stops. Came back with a lower high and came back. Took a stops a lower high. And this is a market that is trending lower, and we have a target of 92. A confirmation email, Joel. Oh, so if you, yeah, some traders are experiencing more than just 48 hours. Oh wow, that's new. Did you hear that, Adam? Some traders are saying that they're getting emails saying it could take up to 48 hours for their evaluation to become a PA. So you may be just in that window right now. Yeah, G Money. We'll see you in a minute. 92 is coming. Yep. All right. Target is hit. Next target is 67. Target is 67. Harmony zone number 1 shifted to 117 by 127. 42 by 52 is harmony is zone number 2, and we are looking for as long as we don't break 140. I mean, here we go. I mean, we're gonna hit that next level while we're talking. We're taking out the low. That's a big deal. Boom. Target is hit. Next target, 42. 42. Zone 1, 92 by 02 and 117 by 127. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis. We'll reevaluate at 110. $42 is next. That is some ruthless shit right here. Ooh, baby. Target hit. Next target is 117. 117. We should expect a bit of a counter trend somewhere. 67 by 77 and 92 by 102 is zone number 1 and 2. And if we break 85, that it will shift the personality. What is going on? Is it a war? Is it something? The economy's crashing. What is it? That is a big all sell-off, taking out the lows of today and just selling and selling and selling. I missed last. I I 400-point moves. Yeah, that's some crazy. Why? I don't get it. Is there like flashing news, something in the Middle East or something? I don't know. This is Data delay across rhythmic. I get it. Okay. Boy. Well, you better be short, Adam, because you're short in the rallies. You, you better be short on this one. The trail got stopped. Okay, target hit. Next target 967. 967. I think the market's just simply trying to figure out what's going on. That type of move does not happen unless there's some type of news out there. I know last week I wasn't here, so the market was crazy like this, but come on now. There's some news out there that's leading to all this madness. Yeah, but that's not news that's going to really affect the market, Alpha. Oh, okay, I got you. I'm going to step away for just a moment. Oh, is that what it is? That's what I thought it's going to be. Israel hits Lebanon and the market freaks out. Let's see what's the extent of it. But that's kind of expected, though. Nothing that was not expected. All right, let me push my AI news algo. Let me see what kind of news we got going on out there. 100 points in 10 minutes. Yeah, that's news specific. It has to be news specific, man. It can't be just something. I'm going through the news right now, checking what's going on. Russia, let's see, but it's fallen. Okay, so Russia and Ukraine, nothing new. I mean, you can see that the intensity of the selling has abated. Hey, Khaled, good morning. This kind of funny, man. I was thinking about you just now. I was like, man, I wonder what Khaled is doing these days. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just went through all the news. I don't see anything that's special here. Maybe this is the new norm, right? Maybe this is the new norm. So, what are we seeing here? What we're seeing is a two-sided market. The 200 and the 100 are out of sync, and the intensity of the selling pressure is behind us. So what we need to see is, in order for momentum and bigger targets to show up, is 92. You got to get to 92 and then rally back up, and that one will be worth looking at from that perspective of a swing trade. Right now, it's a scalping market, and look for, so you're almost gonna look for the cloud to be negative, and then you're getting a one candle reversal short, and take those into a scalp with 5 to 10, 15-point targets. Uh, trigger, cayenne trigger, cayenne trigger. Do I use the same? Do I use the same strategy? Yeah. I mean, different signals for different environment, but when the market is trending, it's very visual, and there's certain type of signals that work better. And when the market is consolidating, you're getting there's signals that work better in that environment. So, but the strategy is always the same every single day. The market read is the same every single day. The structure of it, obviously, the market is different every single day. But so that one of the things that the market is just did, and we need to kind of pay attention to, is right here. That's a captain set up long on the 50 NT Rinko, and the stop of that rotation is under 19,000. So if we continue to maybe pull back and make higher lows, then a break of 19,040 can happen, and the market can consolidate toward the 70s and 90s. Consolidated market. That's what we got going on. It's a two-sided consolidated market where we can trade the edges of it. Scalp for 5-10 points. The intensity of the short pressure is off. The market is trying to digest that big move that we had. We have a whole number 19,000 that is protecting the price action. So if you were looking for bigger targets before, right now that gig is taking a pause. So we're looking for very tight stops and very quick targets. I'm gonna step away for just a moment, take a breather, be back. All right, so back here, I see the market just kind of dumped even further down here, dropped to the 88 and took off to the 930. Man, what are they doing? It's the apocalypse now. That's what this thing is. What did he do? Okay, well, then we'll blame it on him. All right, guys. So that's it for me for the day. Um, how did everybody do? DJ, Khaled, Marty, Matthew, Sugar, Thomas. Where we at, Thomas? Yeah, that's good. That's good, David. We build on it. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. One thing that you gotta pay attention to here is 70 NT Rinko, Captain setup, but it's weak. You need a confirmation above 62, and that will give you a price stability that could get counter trended. So if we break 62, then that's something that the market can give us a little bit of stability. But overall, you know, the structure of the market is short, and we're seeing a lot of. I mean, that was exceptional selling pressure. Let's take a look at the bigger picture here, right? So you saw this little tankage on the 23rd, 24th of July. Then the market really spends a lot, multiple days consolidating, and now you're getting that big move. The next target is 917, by the way. 917, 917. And we could have targets that could take us all the way down here to 888, which is close to, that's the 25th low. And you have a lot of space under that. Oh, 780. 780? Yeah, well, that's huge. That's huge. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.